Yo, long time no see. What is good, everybody? This is going to be a pretty touchy and heavy video, I guess. But it's going to be talking about, I think, things that are going to be very, very important for those of you that are really looking to pursue day trading as a full-time career and really get to that status of financial freedom and profitability, right? I want to touch on a couple things during this video. First of all, though, I just want to give a thank you to all you guys, to the amount of immense support that you guys have given me the past couple of months. To everyone, all my followers on TikTok, the 10,000 of you, all the 1.6K subscribers on YouTube, the 2K followers on Instagram, the 3,500 people in my Discord, the 1,000 followers on X. You guys all add up. I genuinely hope you guys understand. I try and give back to you guys as much as possible. I give away 35 accounts in my Discord every single week. And I try and give back as much as possible because I know how I was when I was a beginner trader, and I would blow an account and I'd be like, damn, I don't know if I have the money to buy another eval. And I kind of put myself in those shoes and I was like, why don't I just start giving people evals? It's kind of how it all started. But I just, first of all, wanted to start off the video just genuinely thanking you guys and just saying I genuinely love you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm going to be one of the biggest content creators in this space. I know that for a fact. It's only a matter of time. Nothing's stopping me. Nothing's holding me back. Now, let's get into the video. As you can tell by the title of the video, this is going to be somewhat about trading, but more psychology basis. As you can see, I'm not even on the charts. I'm just looking at this camera right now. There's levels to this shit. There's levels to this trading stuff, guys. There's levels to this. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to go in depth on what that means, right? So, dating back to, let's say, last September, okay? When I was still unprofitable, I kind of had a strategy, kind of didn't have a strategy. Would pass evals, then I would just blow the XFAs immediately. Kind of like that standstill phase. I was scared to trade. Literally scared to trade. Matter of fact, not September, June, July of last summer. Almost a year now, which is crazy to think about. And this is when I started making some big advancements in my trading career. When I started getting a strategy, when I started making big trades. I was scared at one point to lose $50 on an XFA. Yes, $50 on an XFA. Now, today, I can lose 2-3 stacks of evals in the day, $1,500 of my own money, and be completely unfazed. And I'm not saying that to brag at all. I'm telling you guys there's levels to this. Look for where I came from to where I'm at now. And I want you guys to show what it takes to be where I'm at. Because it's not easy. There's a lot of psychological stuff involved with it, right? So I want to hit on a couple of things. One, understanding risk. Not trading risk, but risk financially, right? You guys need to understand that when you buy an account, that is the risk and the initial risk that you are taking, right? You're not spending any other money. Once you buy the account, the risk is taken, right? Unless it's an activation fee or something. But once that money leaves your bank account, the most you have risked is out. Now you just trade. You have nothing to lose now. And I didn't realize that. I didn't really realize that until about, I would say, December. And that is when trading completely changed. And I tell everybody, and I will stick to this day, if you cannot consistently get payouts, you should not be trading more than one account. And I stand on that. And I tell my students this too. And that is for a couple of reasons. One, you don't have the money to be spending on evals. So why spend money on evals? Just trade one account. Use that as practice because it is practice, because it's the real thing still, and you can still make money from one account. Two, it's going to mess with your psychology, like completely. It's going to multiply everything by 5, your wins and your losses. But once you can start to control your psychology and once you're consistently profitable, that's when you can make the switch. And I'm not saying get one payout and immediately max allocate. I'm saying try and get moved to a live account on one account. Try and rinse accounts. Maybe take 3-4 payouts in a single account and do it twice. Try and challenge yourself before you step up. But back to what I was saying. Once I finally figured it out, and this is me being completely transparent with you guys. And I don't think a lot of traders talk about this enough. But in reality, in order to be consistently profitable and make a lot of money with trading, you have to go all in on your accounts. You literally have to full port them. Like, I'm keeping it a buck. You see people getting max payouts. You've seen me get max payouts. Like, that is not like 30, 40 days of trading straight. That's a couple of days. 1 big trade, 2 big trade, maybe 3 big trades. And that's it. Like, don't get fooled by me posting big payouts, other people posting big payouts, that like they can do that consistently. But you have to understand the ROI with trading, the return on investment, right? I don't mind spending $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on evals if I get a max payout of $25,000, because I still make $22,000. Subtract 25 from 3, obviously it's $22,000. So I'm still returning $22,000 of my initial 3K investment. That's a lot. That's a almost 10x investment, right? So I'm not telling you guys to full port your accounts. I am not telling you guys to do that. What I'm saying is, once you get to this stage, if you really want to take that next step and start seeing the big numbers, that is what you have to do. These little $300, $400 days, like, if you do it, go for it. But just being completely realistic, most of these traders that you see leverage very, very heavy, including myself. That's why I trade 1 to 2 minis, right? Because what is 3 micros going to do for me? And I'm not being cocky. I'm literally just like telling you guys, like, that's how I trade. I try to show as much as possible. I try and be as transparent as possible. But I wanted to make this video because I had a $20,000 week this week, and people were like, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? Blah, blah, blah. And I want to make this video. There's levels to this trading stuff. There really is, right? You're not just going to start trading and make 25K max payouts. You're not just going to start trading and start 5 stacking. That's just not how it works. Trading is built to not only protect the prop firm, but also to put you in a position to where you're going to have to risk a lot to make a lot, right? Compare it, okay, this sounds really bad, but like low-key, like compare it to like slots at the casino, right? Where do you see most of the big winners happening? You see most of the big winners risking, like doing anywhere from like $15 to $100 spins. When do you ever see someone doing $1 to $5 spins hit like a grand or like a major? You mostly see the big wins come from people spending the most money. With trading, it's kind of the same thing, right? I'm not saying trading is a luck thing. I'm not saying trading is a gambling thing. But with trading, you need to risk a lot more money to make a lot more money. That's when the money starts to come in. And then once you're able to use the money that you're making and then max allocate on other prop firms, and the sky's the limit, bro. Like, the sky is the limit. But you guys need to really understand that there is levels to trading. Do not expect to see big numbers if you cannot take on the risk. And I've seen so many people try and take on the risk and just completely fail and fall off the trading space, fall from the trading community, never hear from them again, and they just quit trading. I don't want you guys to be one of those people. And that's why I'm making this video, to tell you guys what to expect. Because eventually, if you stick to it long enough, you're going to get put in that position. But the question is, how are you going to react from it? Are you going to give up? Are you going to keep going? Are you going to take a break? Are you going to search for help? What are you going to do? Because once you finally understand that there's really levels to this, bro, like last June, I was probably like, this is like the top. I was probably about like here. I was scared to lose $50 on the eval. December, okay, cool, max payouts on Top Step, boom. Okay, January, 70K month, boom. And now I'm saying I'm about like right close of reaching that like peak trader. Once I can start getting like consistent 80, 100K months, bro, like thinking about the 100K month 6 months ago, I would not believe myself. And now I understand what it takes. And what it takes is everything I just explained in this video. Right? And this is just a topic that I don't think enough traders and profitable traders, at least in the social media space, talk about enough. But there is levels to this trading stuff. There really is. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really just wanted to have this conversation with you guys. I think this was a very important video to make, especially with the market conditions that there has been recently. Again, I give away 35 accounts in my Discord every single week. Make sure to join the Discord. Link is in my bio. Make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.